Tonight, we are going to witness the most anticipated match in the history of
perfumery
for the heavyweight championship of the world.
What the hell am I?
Are you ready?
perfumery.
Fans, are you ready? For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, from the capital city of
perfumery.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Perfumery.
Wow! What an introduction, Maxwell. That was amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, Maxwell Williams. My name is Kendra Gaeta. I'm a board member at the Institute for Art and Olfaction, and it is my absolute privilege to be here in Montana broadcasting live. We're so happy that you're here. We are happy to all be able to be together, all 147 of us from around the world. We had such big plans to host you in Los Angeles. We had done so much planning and we had programming on deck that was going to be fabulous. It was stuff that we really couldn't do when we were on the road and we were running around all over the place. And we were really looking forward to it. But this is actually special in another way because it's 6 months later, everything's kind of the same but different. And we're not without our own specific challenges on this platform, but it's not without its benefits either. So there are people who have never been able to join us before, who couldn't ever get away, who are able to be here. So welcome if this is your first awards with us. This is going to be really special. We have spent a long time and a lot of effort trying to make it a great event. And I would like to now introduce to you two of our board members that are going to take on the next hosting duties. We have Rabia Chowdhury and Jeff. Jeff's last name just escaped me. I want to call him Jazzman.
Jeffrey Paul.
Somebody please help me. Sorry. Jeff and Rabia, can you please take it away?
Sure. Thank you all. And thanks, Kendra. So Jeffrey, Paul, and myself, we're just going to introduce ourselves on behalf of the board members. I'd like to extend my respect and admiration to our international community. And I'm excited we get a chance to connect with all of you on this occasion and celebration. And as you've already met the lovely Kendra and Maxwell. Maxwell, you're doing an amazing job and, with your DJ, your music, I love it. You'll meet the rest of our team throughout the program. So the names that you have here are all going to be speaking, so you'll get a chance to see all of us face to face on this program. So I'm going to pass it over to Jeffrey Paul, my counterpart. But before we do, just thanking all of you. And again, it's been a pleasure introducing myself and look forward to the show.
As a board member and one of the beginning people that I think I was found underneath the Guerlain perfume bottle and part of the board starting from the very beginning, welcome to you. This is your first award show.
That's right.
So welcome. Most everybody knows Saskia, our multifaceted, multilingual CEO and visionary who started all of the awards and brought us all together. Minetta, thank you for being the operations manager and taking over everything at the Institute and running such a good show. Kendra that you've met is our MC and our also visionary. She's the one that came up with the word smelly vials and did this project called Phantosmia we did years ago, which was wonderful. You'll meet Daniel, who is going to be presenting an award, and he has a diverse background from aromatherapy to Ayurveda. Ashley is one of our educators, teachers, board members, as well as Julianne, another member. And she gave a wonderful talk for the Experimental Scent Summit in London. And Maxwell, he's our DJ, he's making perfumes, and they're all factory art inspired from techno music. So these are all our board members, as well as Sarah. She will be presenting an award later as well. So these are our board members, and thank you. We send our gracious love to all of you that are here today.
I'm going to jump in and thank Jeff and Rabia for welcoming us so eloquently and kindly. And I also want to thank the sponsors. Here we go. Lucky Scent and Scent Bar. I'm sure everyone's familiar. They're crucial in our small industry, and Adam and Franco have been supporting us from the very, very beginning, literally before the first year. They saw the value of celebrating independent and artisan perfumery, and they've been on board since the get-go. So thanks, guys, for everything. You guys are awesome. After Adam and Franco, I would like to talk about Nikki, Justin, and Mark over at Pushpack. As many of you I'm sure know, they create, they deal with luxury bottles, and the thing that's interesting for independent and artisan perfumers is they work with people no matter how small. As we all know, that can be really hard when you're starting off to find the people that can support you at smaller quantities, and here they're supporting you. So definitely check them out if you have a chance, and if you're in need of a bottle, give them a call. They're very, very nice people. So hey, Mark, are you there?
Hey.
Nikki.
Hey, here we are.
Hey, guys.
Hello from London. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Fantastic show.
We're happy to have you here.
Only it's cost us less money. We haven't traveled as far.
Exactly. Well, good. It's nice to see you guys. And
it's very exciting.
Thank you for all your support.
We enjoyed dancing, first of all. We danced.
Yeah, I imagined you in the background, like, you know, to Maxwell's jams. After Mark and Nikki, we need to celebrate Essence. Usually we do our finals announcement at Essence in Milan every March typically, but unfortunately, March, as we all know, is when everything went pear-shaped. So Essence has been postponed to next February. We hope to continue partnering with them in the future, and we thank Silvio and Valentina and the entire team for all their support of us and also of the greater community over the years. Finally, I'd like to thank sort of not so glamorous behind the scenes stuff that we do here relies on these tiny little vials, just thousands of tiny little vials. And those little vials are provided by discountvials.com. They've been supporting us for several years. So check them out. And Rhett and the whole team, thank you guys for your support. And of course, Autumn 70, Micah Hahn, the lead designer there, has been doing our identities through all the years. And he thinks he has no choice because he's my husband, but actually he has a choice, and I appreciate his help. So thank you, Micah. And that's it. Kendra, back to you.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm so happy to be back. And Jeff, I'm so sorry I couldn't remember your last name. I got flustered. I'm more nervous right now than I have ever been the other couple times I hosted the awards. I didn't even get to make my joke about not wearing pants. I want to introduce the next folks who are going to talk to you about the judges and the judging process. We have Ashley Eden Kessler. She's a board member.
Hi, everyone. So happy to be here with you today. So, as Kendra mentioned, my name is Ashley. I'm a member of the board of directors at the IAO, and I'm here to explain the ethics of judging and to introduce the judges themselves. First of all, the judging the awards is a non-remunerated role that is engaged in by volunteers as a service to the community as a whole. All judges are asked to abide by the code of ethics that you are going to see on your screen in just one moment. The judges' scores reflect their best efforts at assessing the submitted scents they were assigned and in no way reflect their belief systems. In other words, we judge on the perfume and the perfume alone. And Daniel will share more about this in a minute. So for now, I would like to thank our judges. In the artisan and independent categories, these judges received a randomized assortment of vials and were responsible for assessing them in order to create the list of top scores that went on to the finals. So our shortlisting judges are Anahita Mechanique, Bibiana Preval, Dana El-Masri, Eddie Baliki, Mark Benke, and Yosh Han. The shortlisting and finalist judges, these judges received a randomized assortment of vials in the preliminary round and were responsible for assessing them in order to create the list of top scorers that went on to the finals. Then they were assigned the role of judging the finals. Still blindly, their scores ascertained the winners. Andreas Wilhelm, myself, Don Spencer Horwitz, Frederick Jacques, Marta Siambab, Sherry Sebastian. And for the Sadakichi Award, judges that were involved in shortlisting and finals, these judges selected the 5 finalists and the winner from the pool of experimental category submissions. Anna Gerber, Darren Klein, Deji Bryce Olukatun, Peter de Couperet, and Simon Nedenthal. The Aftel Award Special Committee. These judges blindly selected the winner of the Aftel Award for Handmade Perfume from the 10 top scoring qualifying artisan submissions: Mandy Aftel, Jana Blankenship, and Jane Larkworthy. I think I speak for all of the judges when I say that acting as a judge is equal parts privilege and challenge. I am sure we all have our own unique approach, but for all of us, this is a weeks-long process, a labor of love that instills a profound admiration for the vast talent, passion, and creativity represented by each and every submission. Thank you for sharing your work with us.
Hello, everybody. My name is Daniel Krasovsky, and I've been working with the IAO since the very beginning. It's been a delight to be involved in so many different aspects, especially experiencing such creative works of art from across the planet, from all walks of life. I'm here to explain how we judge the artisan and independent categories, as well as the Aftel Award for Handmade Perfume. First and foremost, it's solely about the juice. We are very committed to the integrity of every stage of the judging process. The multi-phased judging process is blind and anonymous. Each and every submission is decanted into numbered vials, accompanied by an anonymized creative brief, then delivered to each judge. The finalists and winners are based on a numerical score. The judges do not know which perfumes they're scoring, who made them, or what the bottles look like. We don't judge the marketing, we don't judge the people, we don't judge the packaging. It is solely about evaluating the juice. Finalized results do not reflect the relationship or the beliefs of the individual judges, nor the relationships or beliefs of the Institute for Art and Olfaction. So here are some of the details of how this all goes down. So the independent and artisan categories. Each judge is sent a randomized assortment of submissions and is asked to assess each of them on a scale between 1 and 5 in 2 categories, in creativity and technical skills. Once the judges have assessed the submissions, we ask each judge to note their top 5 scents in order of preference. This is their opportunity to highlight the work that speaks to them, yet may not have scored highly in the other 2 categories. The scores submitted by the judges serve to create a consensus that is based on their best and most objective assessment of the submitted perfumes. Once the scores are delivered to the IAO, they are entered into the master database and added up, giving each submission its overall score. The top scoring submissions are then sent to the second round judges, or the super judges, and the process is then repeated. These numbers are then calculated and the results in the finalists and winners for each of the category. So next, the Aftel Award for Handmade Perfume. The Aftel Award is decided by a special committee. Similar to the artisan and independent judging, this committee of 3 blindly assesses the top 10 qualifying perfumes from the Artisan submissions. Their scores are compiled, and the top scoring perfume is named the winner. So if you want to learn a little bit more about our judging process, you can go to our website, artandolfactionawards.org/howwejudge. I want to say thanks to all that have been involved in this process, especially during these times. It's been an extreme privilege to experience the creative and artistic works from around the world, from a full spectrum of humanity in our community and from beyond. So to all the nominees, congratulations. Thank you.
My name is Deji Bryce Lucaton, and I'm a novelist and technology activist based in California. My short story, Between the Dark and the Dark, was selected for Best American Science Fiction and Fantasy this year, and it involves lots of scents, so check it out. I was a judge this year in the Sadakichi Award for Experimental Work with Scent, and I have been for a few years now. And this process is a highlight of my year. It's rewarding and fulfilling to receive the entries and to spend my evenings enjoying scents from some of the world's most creative minds. Thanks to Saskia and her team for choosing me. It's been an honor. So I'm here to explain the judging process for this category. In the Sadakichi Award for Experimental Work with Scent, the judges are presented with a number of projects that utilize scent in a creative or experimental capacity. The judges are asked to assess each submission on the following terms. First, we assess the project idea, then we look at the project execution, and then finally we look at the use of scent. And these all overlap a little bit, but I can tell you the different categories. So for the project idea, we're looking at the originality and thoughtfulness of the concept. We ask questions like, is this a new idea? If not, is it a new take on a concept that's been looked at before? Is there sound conceptual thinking or historical research behind this project? For project execution, we look at the quality of the execution of the overall project. In other words, was it well made? Was it well produced? Did the creative team make good aesthetic and production decisions? And did the project fulfill the potential of the idea it was exploring? And the last category is the use of scent. This is based on our impression of how well thought out the use of scent was, in addition to how well made the scents were. Was scent a crucial part of the overall project, or did they just add it on at the end? Did the scent component effectively support the project concept? After we look at these different categories, we're asked to provide our top 5 in order of our preference, and those scores are tallied and the awards team comes up with the top 10. We then discuss our choices and have some hot debates about which ones we think deserve to win. And we eventually come with the 5 finalists and the winner. The process is both immersive and challenging, the main challenge being that there are so many brilliant performers and artists and only so much space. I don't say that casually. The breadth and quality of the work proves to me that the Sadakichi Award is on the crest of a wave of creative expression, and much more is coming. I wish to add my voice of congratulations to the finalists of the Sadakichi Award. Thank you.
Yes, indeed. Orange blossom, to be sure. And a hint of cloves, perhaps. Oh. Could be cinnamon. It's gone. Cinnamon. It's not cinnamon. Oh, close. No. Musk. No. Yes, indeed.
Ah, that's it. We're back already. I was totally jamming out to that. I got busted. Are you guys ready to give away an award? Let's do it. Yeah, so our first award that we're going to be giving away is in the independent category. So I'm going to introduce you. We have 2 awards. I'm going to introduce you to first to Mark Benke and Sarah Horowitz-Thrun to give away the first award, and then we'll come back and we'll give away the second. So without further ado, Mark Benke, who's a judge, and Sarah Horowitz-Thrun, who is a board member.
Thanks, Kendra. I want to echo what some of the previous judges have already said. It is this time every year when I get an ocean of vials staring at me accusingly, and it takes me a few weeks to work my way through to the final vial, is one of the most gratifying parts of being part of this community. I have always loved supporting the independent and artisan community throughout the entire time that I've written about perfume, and this is just, for me, a great way to give back to the community. Before I read the finalists, I want to read the criteria for being a part of the independent category. This is for brands that employed an external perfumer or fragrance house to create the submissions formula, which was then released under the brand's name. And now I will read the nominees for the 2020 Art and Olfaction Awards in the independent category. 2020 by J.F. Schwarzlos, Berlin, perfumer, Veronique Nyberg. Accento Overdose by Zerjoff, perfumer, Christian Carbonell. Amyi 8 by Amyi, perfumer Samuel Moraes. B by Zoologist, perfumer Cristiano Canali. Behique by Renier Perfumes, perfumer Christian Carbonell. Ganymede by Marc-Antoine Berrois, perfumer Kenton Bish. Love Kills by Masque Milano, perfumer Caroline Demure. Moi by Lané Parfum d'Atour, perfumer L.D. Garnier. November 2019 by Scent Truck, perfumer Tyler Monk. Posthume by Son Venin, perfumer Rosine Courage. Squid by Zoologist, perfumer Celine Burrell. Young Hearts by Bruno Acampora Profumi, perfumer Miguel Matos. Good luck to everybody. Sarah, tell us who the winner is.
She's on mute. Sarah, unmute yourself.
I'm here. Mark, I was just saying how great it is to see your face. I love how these awards bring everyone together. My name is Sarah Horowitz-Thrun, and I am a perfumer and brand owner, as well as I have the honor of being on the board of directors. And something that I had said at the very first award that we had the opportunity to be together on in 2014, I could not believe when I started perfuming in the 90s, I felt like I was speaking a language that no one understood. And that Saskia and the IAO and this community at large has come together where it feels, it's just so supportive and transparent and like the craziest international family. And so I'm very, very grateful to be here and to see the growth of the independent fragrance community. And the IAO as well. And I want to really thank you, Saskia and Minetta, Kendra, and everyone at the IAO for the work that you do to support the independent perfumery as an art form and as a community and just as a way to communicate and express ourselves. So thank you so much. I'm so excited. Now, of course, I have to put on my glasses to get back to my original focus here. In thinking of all of this, I really am going to echo what Daniel had said when he was talking about the judging process. The tasking the judges to assess each perfume on its own merit, no branding, no marketing, no packaging, getting away from the industry aspects and really that part of the business is it's an amazing experience to be able to appreciate the fragrance itself, the juice itself. As a perfumer, I can appreciate this. Honoring the composition gets to the core of our practice. And as a previous judge, I can tell you how much I appreciate the challenge and the beauty of this double-blind judging process. It truly asks that the fragrance speaks for itself. And it's that olfactive experience between fragrance and human that moves us emotionally. And I think that's what's so powerful about this world that we live in. These awards, like everything else, have been affected by the insanity of the world today. These results were tallied, as Daniel said, in March. And we've had to postpone from our original plan of getting to celebrate, as Kendra mentioned at the top, all together in person, which we hope to do next year. But now here we are, and I finally have the opportunity and the pleasure to present the Independent Award for Outstanding Work on a beautifully composed fragrance launched in 2019, which seems like a million years ago. So without further ado, the first winner in the Independent category is Young Hearts by Bruno Acampora Parfumi, perfumer Miguel Matos.
Hi. I was actually wearing my pajamas, but I had a few seconds to put my silver coat on. And my heart is racing because I was really not expecting this. It's the first award I win for anything in my life. So I hope Amanda Biddle is watching us, because she is the one to blame for all of this to happen. Because I think it was, 2 years ago, I was watching and she made a speech that influenced me, and she just said, "Fuck you, I'm making perfume," something like that. And I was, yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'm doing that too. And I went back home and I started this journey. And so Amanda, thank you for saying that, and thank you for influencing me and listening to me afterwards also. Acceptance speeches, so strange. I've never thought I would do this, but I have to thank Rafael, my partner, who is always with me and supports me. He's here actually, but he's not dressed. Who puts up with me with everything, and during the lockdown, he was bearing with all my sins here at home. I want to thank Brunello and Sonia Acampora for believing in me and thinking that I could do this. And of course, Christian Carbonell, who supported me from the beginning and taught me almost everything that I know and works in collaboration with me. So thank you, Chris. Without you, I would not be doing this. And thank you, Saskia. Thank you, all of you here at the Institute. I love you all. And really, I wasn't expecting this.
Yay! Congratulations, Miguel.
Congratulations.
I don't know if you've probably not had a chance to look at the comments because you've been giving your acceptance speech. But Mark Loveday says, Miguel, congratulations, so delighted for you.
Oh yeah, Poshpack. I work with them, and if it wasn't for Poshpack, my brand wouldn't exist also. So.
Of course. We've got, I mean, just scroll through this when you have a second. This is all,
I will.
Everybody is excited and happy for you. So congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
I'm going to introduce now there it is. Look, Saskia's got the prize right there.
Sorry, I should have brought this earlier. It'll be in the mail, Miguel. Congratulations.
Yeah, I think, Saskia, having those awards there and being able to see your own name on it is pretty spectacular. So moving on, I'm going to introduce Julianne Lee. She's a board member. She's going to give away our next award in the independent category. Julianne, where are you?
Hello, can you see me?
Yes,
okay.
You look great.
Hi, everyone. So as you may know, in each category in each judged category, there are 2 winners, and I am here to present the second winner in this envelope. I wonder who it is. So I was really looking forward to us all gathering in LA this year. We were quite excited to do that, the awards, forcing everyone to come to California. But alas, well, I guess I am in California for the awards this year. So, okay, without further ado, I will present the next independent winner. And the prize goes to Posthume by Saint Venin, perfumer Rosine Courage, Fragworld Sozio for Saint Venin in Norway. Congratulations, it is a pleasure and an honor.
Hello! Jesus Christ! I don't know what to say. I'm sitting here in the darkness up in Norway, and you know, we weren't expecting this at all, and we're just honored to be part of all of this. Really happy with the process with Rosine, which was the nose on this fragrance from Fragward and Socio. And also, I think it's one of the scents which we're most happy with as well. So that's kind of an extra cool thing for us, I think. Okay, so yeah, we feel like kind of beginners on this. We started up 6 years ago, and we learned a lot through the years, obviously. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm speechless. It's an honor. So I'd just like to thank the jury. I love the way you run the competition, and the blind jury, and Saskia has been wonderful with us as well. So yeah, thank you all, guys. It's been fantastic. So
And we'll be sending this in the mail. So just
wow.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Whew. All right, we are on to a new category, people. Are you ready? Are you feeling it? We've got a lot of folks here live from all over the world, and commenting and having a nice chat, so keep it up. Our next category that we're going to be presenting awards for is the Artisan category. It is my pleasure to introduce you to Ryan Richman, who's a 2019 winner, who is going to be giving this award away with Marta Siembob. And where are you guys? Are you guys here?
Yes, we're here. So should I take it away?
Yes. Oh yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Take it away.
All right. So good evening, everyone, and hello from Poland, where it's almost tomorrow and only 6 degrees Celsius. My favorite time of the year. And I'm Marta Siembob. I'm a sommelier. I'm an olfactory educator and designer and entertainer. And I can't thank you enough. I mean, not only the Institute, but all of you guys, all of you here, but first and foremost, the participants. I'm really grateful for all your submissions. And even though the judging process ended in February, I came back to your scents many times during the year, and they did make the dark days of lockdown a little bit brighter. So scent, it's really, I'm really moved now, but it's a very powerful thing, and I really enjoyed that. Let me just, before I tell you who the finalists are, briefly remind the rules for the Artisan category. It is for brands that are owned or co-owned by the perfumer, who initiates and then creates the submissions formula in-house, which is later released under the brand's name. And let me now present the Magnificent 13. The first one on the list is Absent Minded, created by perfumer Ali Erkekli for the perfume house Ankakus Parfum from Australia. Then Bonsai by House of Matriarch, created by perfumer Christy Michelle. Next, there is Eve by perfumer Diane St. Clair for her own perfume brand St. Clair Scents. Coming up next, Corey Newcomb's Fall for the Criminal Elements from Australia. Next on the list, Impermanence by perfumer Christelle Jacquemin for the brand Christelle Jacquemin from France. Next from Japan, Keman by Dessert, created by perfumer Yasuyuki Shiohara with Rajesh Balkrishnan. Nepenthe by En Voyage Perfumes, created by perfumer Shelley Waddington. Nimbus by Parallax Olfactory, created by Nose Linda Sivrikan. Then there is OBO 302 by OK Fine Fragrances from the USA by perfumer Steven de Mercado. Perfumista by Anatole Le Breton for Anatole Le Breton from France. Roassa by Pomares Stolen Perfume, perfumer Rachel Binder. Weinstrasse by Chatillon Luxe, perfumer Sean Meyer. And Wild Child by Conoscenti with perfumer Danielle Sargent. So congratulations to all the finalists and fingers crossed for the winners.
Oh, I see. So now I'm supposed to introduce the person who's giving the award away. I get it. I thought you guys were going to be bantering together. All right. Sorry about that. And by the way, Marta, you look great tonight.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. So here to present the award is Ryan Richman. He's a winner of 2019's Artisan Award. So Ryan, where are you? Are you here?
Hey, oh, so fun. Zoom is super cool. It's a bummer we're not in LA as planned, but there's a lot of benefits as well of being digital is super cool. You know, anyone on Instagram, you can just hit that follow button if you're a little bit shy, which is great. So independent category is very important to me. It brings more awareness to more of the niche brands that you normally wouldn't discover on your own. So congrats to all of our finalists. The winner for this award goes to Bonsai by House of Matriarch with Christy Michelle as the perfumer.
Woo!
Yeah!
Yeah, buddy!
Thank you, Ryan.
Saskia, show the prize maybe while
Oh yeah, good idea. Thanks, Kendra.
Let's see it. Let's see that name on that pear.
As you guys can see, we're pretty informal at the Art and Olfaction Awards. It's nice to be fully ourselves. All right, Christy, there you are.
I'm literally speechless. Seriously, I'm so speechless. I had no idea I was actually going to win. I'm blown away. I'm blown away. What a life this is. I mean, who gets to make perfume, right? Like, pinch me, I'm dreaming. Like, this just keeps getting better and better and better. And it's not been easy. I mean, you know, things happen when you've been doing this for a while, and it's just always worth it, no matter what. You just keep going. And I could cry. I'm just so surprised. This is just one perfume and such a huge, beautiful body of work. It's just, oh, I'm losing my thing because I've never used this before. So it's slowly drifting. Might have to just grab the phone. But yeah, I'm blown away. I cannot believe that I mean, oh my gosh. Okay, but I have to take this down because I'm losing my little light.
Down. I don't want to the door of your house. Look, oh no.
Oh, we lost her. I love Zoom.
Thank you so much, Christy. Congratulations. You should definitely take a scroll through the chats because it's there's a community of people that are excited for you and waiting to congratulate you. So thank you so much for being here, and to everyone, and continue participating in the chats. Oh, off the cuff, if you have any perfume jokes, share them in the chat. Wouldn't that be fun? All right, let's do that. So if you have any perfume jokes or you want to make, maybe you're workshopping something, you can send it over there. We're going to have a musical interlude. Awesome. Thank you, Maxwell. I was ready for it that time. To give away our second award, I want to introduce you now to another judge in the Artisan category, Anahita Mechanique.
Hi, everyone. Hello, hello. Before I do the big reveal, I want to first congratulate all the finalists and also give a special thank you to Saskia and the entire IAO team for including me in this process. I've smelled a lot of fragrances over the years as a product developer for scent, and it just was really beautiful to reconnect with the simplicity and the purity with which this whole process went. I just really enjoyed getting, I know I'm not allowed to say how many samples we reviewed, but there was a lot of them. And I just loved having this, you know, very private moment and all the inspirations that came with it. It was really, really special. So thank you for including me in that. And now for the big reveal, the second winner in the Artisan category is, this is my cheat sheet, Nimbus by Parallax Olfactory perfumer Linda Sibrican.
Oh yeah, Linda! Saskia, where's the award? You want to show it?
I keep forgetting. I gotta get it together. Okay.
Oh my God, I'm so, I don't know, surprised, nervous, emotional, honored, happy. Like, seriously, wow. Thank you so much, everyone. Excuse me for, I want to say thank you first to the Art and Olfaction Awards. I'm really emotional. I'm so sorry. I'm really emotional right now. I wasn't expecting it. I was wishing, but I mean, obviously I wasn't expecting it. And I want to thank you first of all to the judges and Saskia for your leadership and for finding the Art and Olfaction. And I want to also thank you to Ashley, who I met many, many years ago in 2014. I had key points to this acceptance, but I didn't really practice it because I really didn't think I was going to win, and now I forgot everything that I was going to say. But I'm really honored, and I want to congratulate all the other finalists and everyone that, especially this category as being artisan. There's so much. This award to me represents so many things. It represents thousands of hours burning the midnight oil. It represents sacrifice, diligence, patience, dreams, joy, hope. And so I really want to say I appreciate this honor so much, and I share it with everyone out there creating and, you know, exploring the art of scent. And I hope I can meet all of you soon again in person. Thank you so much. I'm so honored and I'm so humbled. Thank you so much to everyone. I really, really, I mean, this really is a true honor for me. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Linda. Your emotionalness got me emotional. And I love I love hearing how you were saying you really wished this would happen, you know, you hope, but then it was like, you know,
because it's a real honor, you know. I mean, we're gonna win. Of course, we're winners anyways. Just being able to submit our work and being courageous and brave enough to put ourselves out there. So we're winners anyways. But like to get that shiny pear, that's like, you know, That's like next level right there.
Shiny pears in the mail to you. Ah, again, crushing it. Maxwell Williams. All right, our next award is the Aftel Award for Handmade Perfume.
I am deeply honored to have this award in my name at the Institute for Art and Olfaction, and I wanted to thank Saskia so very much for it. The Institute does a terrific job in keeping the judging blind and fair, so the judges know nothing about whose perfumes that they are smelling. This is the only award in the world that recognizes excellence in handmade perfume. The Aftel Award celebrates an intimacy with the practice and materials of making perfume. Handmade perfume is the oldest form of perfumery, and in this practice, the artist has complete control of their vision and the creative process from start to finish, an art form I believe in and have practiced for over 30 years, where the perfume bears the maker's mark in every way and where small is beautiful. I never know who the winner will be, but I'm excited that it's someone I know this year. And now here is Miss Layla of Fume Fragrances to present the award to the winner.
Hi, everybody. My name is Layla. Some of you may know me as Miss Layla of Fume Fragrances. I was just asked to present this award a couple days ago, and to my complete and utter delight, I'm here doing that with you today. I want to thank Saskia, Kendra, you've been cracking me up the whole time. I'm loving the music. Everything has been absolutely spectacular. And thank you to Mandy for kicking this one off. This year, the Aftel Award goes to a person who walks to the beat of their own drum and who formulates like no other perfumer I have ever met. And because of such, they've struggled in this industry and have grappled with the meaning of their work, their identity, and their sense of where they belong. This day has been cemented in the foundation of their dreams as an opportunity of promise. This talented perfumer has the ability to conjure the very spirituality of scent, blending the flavors of ancestral memories and proving that what grows together goes together. I have watched her grow in her craft, and today I'm honored to present her with the Aftel Award. This golden pair is shining proof of what it means to pour support and love into something you stand for and truly believe in, and that is yourself. What grows together goes together, and what goes together is you and this perfume industry. You are changing the way people experience taste and smell. Please join me in congratulating my friend and fellow nose, Rachel Binder of Pomari's Stolen Perfume and her masterwork, Rasa. I give her a minute to come in.
Is Kenny bringing her?
It's gratifying. Oh my God, it's wonderful.
Oh my God, that's so sweet.
I'm really overwhelmed for a million reasons. One of them being that this golden pair that I have in my hand has Mandy Aftel's name on it, and certainly I wouldn't be here if it weren't for her books and her knowledge and encouraging self-study, even when I didn't have the resources as a single mom to study with her in person, which I finally got to do, which was a dream come true. I want to thank the Institute, who selflessly makes these opportunities happen for perfumers and keeps the focus on art and community. where it's just so desperately needed. I want to thank my family, my mother, Carol, my sister, Leela, my father, who is no longer here, Jackie, Chris Knott, Karen Fisher, of course, Miss Layla, who has been my support and my light. I want to thank my friends Anna and Antonia Hall, who made sure that some people got to smell my perfume at some point. And Yogi Shiva Ray, who brought to me as a spiritual teacher the concept of rasa that's so enriched my life. And not to make this too long, but this is wildly exciting, I really want to thank Salome Jens of the Actors Studio, who was my teacher in sensory and experiential work for more than a decade, that really taught me how to work deeply from my soul. I didn't mention my daughter, the most important person. I want to thank her for sitting in my lap while I composed Perfume and being patient with me. Thank you so much. There are no words. Thank you.
Mandy.
Congratulations, Rachel. I'm so excited about this. I wish I could come give you a hug. I am so happy you won. I'm thrilled, and I know your work personally and how beautiful it is, and I'm so proud of you.
All right. We've got another award. The Sadakichi Award. It's a good one. It's a big one. This awards preview comes with video. This is a multimedia. This is a multimedia finalist reveal. So I'm going to introduce first one of the judges, Simon Nedenthal. Simon, are you here?
I'm here. Thank you,
Great.
Kendra.
Hi, good to see you.
Hi. Great to see you. Thanks, Kendra, and thanks, Maxwell. And good evening from Sweden. It's great to be with you. I'm Simon Nedenthal. I'm one of the 5 jury members for the Sadakichi Award for experimental work with scent, and I will present the 5 finalists in this category. The Sadakichi Award for experimental work with scent is for experimental practitioners who make unconventional or non-traditional use of scent that takes it out of the domain of traditional perfumery. We have 5 wonderful and very diverse projects to present to you. And as Kendra mentioned, this year we're going to show some of the video material that was submitted with each project, since we can. We're on Zoom, so that's really great. Here are the 5 finalists for 2020. Finalist number 1 is Cerca, Closer, by Alejandra Ros and Pablo Eduardo Chanton from Argentina, supported by various IFF perfumers. 4 naked human bodies, 4 people sleeping. Each one rests from the world outside, inside his or her dream, on his or her bed. Each one is self-absorbed. All 4 are inside a room in the dark, giving the feeling that the barely illuminated bodies are floating in blackness. They're still all the time, but they could move very slowly. But they never wake up. We can't see what they dream, but we can hear and smell it. Finalist number 2 is Junsi Vitblinda Ibluma Svartalda by Junsi Byrjesson as artist and perfumer, and he is active in Iceland and the USA. Junsi presents a body of work that explores the formal, sensual, and physical dimensions of sonic experiences. Using sound and scent as tactile materials, the exhibition at Tanya Banakdar Gallery negotiates a space between the human body and the world around it. Transforming the space into environments characterized by distinct sensory encounters, the exhibition brings forth a new type of participation. Finalist number 3 is Notes by Lauren Jetty. The perfumers are Lauren Jetty with Renske van Vroonhoven of the Attic Lab, and they're from the Netherlands and the UK. Notes is an exploration into the potential cross-modalities of scent and sound, combining these two physical yet ephemeral sensory experiences into a physical and yet ephemeral object, a scented ice record. The sound starts as a haunting vocal, laced with a crackle of ice. The crackle slowly builds until the vocal is faded, and we're left with the rhythm of the ice, akin to a heartbeat. As the records melt, the scents captured inside are released. Ozone and freshwatery notes lead into damp foliage with a slight floral edge, and finally into wet earth and wood, the tension of an imminent storm. Finalist number 4 is Olfactory Labyrinth version 5, Invisible Footprints, by Maki Ueda from Japan as artist and perfumer. Imagine you are a dog. You can experience this work in 2 ways. You can leave fragrant footprints yourself, choose your fragrant slippers, step on the stamp pad to absorb the transparent fragrance, and then walk on the floor. Or you can trace the footprints of others, sniff like a dog, and try to trace the fragrance you like. Olfactory Labyrinth is a series of spatial installations researching perceptions of space through the sense of smell. In this series of works, the audience is asked to explore, navigate, and discover the space by means of their sense of olfaction. And finally, finalist number 5, Tree VR, directed by Milica Zech and Winslow Turner Porter III from the USA. The perfumer is Laurent Le Garnic of IFF. Tree is an award-winning immersive virtual reality experience that allows audiences to feel deforestation firsthand by transforming the viewer into a majestic rainforest tree. You experience a tree's life from a seedling to its fullest form and witness its fate. Tree uses multisensory elements to give you the feeling of being in the rainforest environment. Your arms are branches, your body's a trunk, and you can hear, feel, and actually smell the rainforest as you grow. Those are our 5 wonderful finalists. Congratulations to all. And now it's over to Darren Klein, who will announce the winner.
Hey, everyone. This is really exciting. I'm so glad to see so many comments and so many words of congratulation in the chat section. I'm Darren Klein. I'm a Los Angeles-based small press publisher and enthusiast. I'm a curator and an events organizer. I'm also the co-organizer with Saskia Wilson-Brown and the IAO of the Biennial Scent Fair LA. We couldn't gather in person for the fair this year due to the pandemic, but we'll be back, so stay tuned for more information about that. It was an honor to participate in the judging process for the Sadakichi category for the 3rd consecutive year. I want to thank my fellow judges from this year and the previous years for the rigorous work they have all taken up, as well as the rousing conversations that have inevitably ensued in the selection of the finalists. The entrants in the Sadakichi category consistently present an astonishing array of concepts, theories, aesthetics, in surprising and inspiring combination with fragrance. This year was no exception, and the finalists once again expanded my understanding of what it can mean to experience scent. Now, the winner of the Sadakichi Award for experimental work with scent is Jonsi by Jonsi Birgisson. Unfortunately, Jonsi couldn't be with us today, but I wanted to personally congratulate him. I also wanted to say, as a curator, I particularly appreciate the risk taken by Tanya Bonactor for mounting Jonsi's exhibition. This beautiful, all-encompassing, fragrance-filled, sensory enveloping exhibition, and it's something that I hope to see more people. You know, there are some instances of fragranced and scented exhibitions, and it's something that I personally would love to see more of. it's a huge, wonderful thing to see people supporting this experimental use of scent. So thank you, Tanya, for mounting the exhibition, and congratulations also to all of the finalists, and thank you for all of the people who submitted work to this category.
Nice. Nice ending. All right. That was amazing. That was the sound of the Nordic winds. Is that right, Maxwell, at the end? Yeah. So Maxwell, if you haven't noticed yet, composed all this music for the winners. So thank you, Maxwell, for your amazing compositions, and it's pretty cool. So this is it, guys. We did it. As we draw our 7th awards ceremony to a close, I want to first and foremost thank the judges and congratulate the winners, but also let's not forget to congratulate the finalists. You guys, you're all worthy of all the awards in the world, and if not today, your time will come. I have ultimate faith in that because all your work is so stellar. We're in such a strange time, and I actually want to take a moment just to call out some people that are doing amazing work. First, there's an organization that was formed about 3 months ago called Coalition of Sustainable Perfumery. Coalition of Sustainable Perfumery is a group of people who came together to start putting together action-oriented ways to do better in the planet. It's for perfumers who just took it upon themselves to do it. So please check them out and give them your support. Also on Monday, an initiative was formed called Future Olfactives, formed by a bunch of people that we are friends with and we respect, including one of our board members. Hi, Julianne. This is a collective that is geared towards creating better visibility and better representation in the perfume industry. At the Institute ourselves, you know, we were going to just sort of relaunch the awards immediately after this one as normal, and then of course COVID hit. And we found that actually that wasn't really gonna work out schedule-wise. So since we have an unexpected little time, a little padding, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some time to think about how the awards are run and how we can do a better job at making them community builders versus creating these more structures for competition. So as we work that out, we'll be sharing information obviously on the internet, and we welcome feedback. Be nice, please. And we welcome people joining us to work on this sort of new vision for the awards. This is the part where I should go back to my speech because I actually had very specific things I wanted to tell you about. So we're
away.
What, Kendra?
You just threw it away.
I did, and then I was like, what am I doing? Like, now I don't know what to say, so I'm just ad-libbing, which is never good. As you guys can tell, this is a pretty informal group of people. The Institute is a collective. You know, we may seem monolithic from the outside, but we're just not. We're just people doing what we can, and we're only as strong as our community. So if there's anything we should do better or that you'd like to see, never hesitate to email and let us know. We have an email address, hello@artandolfaction.com, and we'll always listen to what you have to say. I want to announce just one new initiative that we're doing, which is our Scent and Society Accelerator. This is a program that will support individuals and groups who are launching action initiatives for social change in the field of perfumery. It launches in November, and it will be open to submissions. In addition to our Scent and Society series, which is a series of lectures online. So I'm going to just read the last page of my speech because it was the best page. I want to end this talk that I abandoned by reminding everyone the great good is coming to the perfume community. This is happening because we are increasingly hearing the positive voices and supporting the agents for change. This continues every time that we put aside anger, jealousy, and fear to help someone with a decision, to share their good news, and to give the moral support that we all need. We are creating in our perfume community a small model for kindness and community, and this model stands aside from the norm in our difficult and angry society. As our kindness to each other grows, other people will find inspiration in us and how we treat each other. The cynics and the bullies will just melt away. There will be no longer a need to storm the Bastille because the guards will have already freed the inmates. The king and queen will have already shared their bread. So let's start this cycle. Let's keep this cycle going with a small thing, something really easy, and that's just to listen to each other, to quit attacking each other on the internet, to reach out and have direct dialogue. And also, let's put all our anger and all our frustrations into action and do something good. Spend all our time making the world a better place. So that was basically my speech in a nutshell. And I'm glad I got to cut it down to 1 page because it was too long. So that's it. Kendra, you're the best MC ever. I love you. Maxwell, you're the best DJ ever. And I'd love to just pull up some of the judges and finalists so we can all say hi to one another quickly. So if you're interested in being pulled up, please raise your hand. Oh, here's my dad. And here's a past winner, Amanda. Let's make it a big old party as Maxwell brings us out with some music.
I love you guys. This is my favorite thing. I love the awards. It's my favorite time of year.
I agree.
Hi, Dawn.
Hi, everybody. Amazing to see you all, even if it was so brief and from so far away.
I agree. Dawn, thank you for your judging this year and all your support over the past years. Oh my gosh, Minetta, help me find people. I think I'm missing. I can't find everybody. Hey, Ashley, you're back. Hey, Dad, are you there? Hey, Jeff. Hey, Julianne. Hey, Chach. Hey, everyone. All right, Maxwell, take us out with some music. Now it's a dance party. I think we have to promote Mark and Nikki, too. Looking glamorous, Donna. She always does. She brings the class.
Glamorous. Ashley, come on in there.
Love to you guys.
We should get the cocktail glasses out now.
Yeah, I don't drink.
London.
Hey, Yosh. I saw one of our friends from the Coalition of Sustainable Perfumery out there. Hey, Danielle. Raise your hand. There's enough for everybody. You want to join? Raise your hand. Clara, Scotland, come on, represent. If you don't, that's cool too. Frank from the Netherlands. Come on, Frank. Jasmine. Past year's winner, Josie. Last year's Sadakichi winner. Andreas Wilhelm, one of our judges. Peter de Cooperit, one of our judges, past winner. Anybody else, raise your hand. Diane, yes. What? It's like we're actually at a nightclub. I can't hear a thing you're saying. Peter, hey Peter. Hey Jasmine. Hey Dave in your car. That's such a great dance. Diane, hi. Oh, that was awkward. Are we done, Maxwell? All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining us. I think we're going to organize a monthly dance party just for fun.
Yeah.
Hey, Shelly. We could bring our cats.
Thank you,
We can all
Saskia.
do
We
your
love
cats.
you.
I love you back.
Thank you, Saskia.
Bye,
Thank
everyone.
you, Kendra. Thank you,
Bye,
Institute, and thank you, judges.
congratulations.
Great to see you
Bye.
all.
Bye,
Bye,
everyone.
everybody. See you in person next
Everybody,
year.
thank you. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.